people who worked for Trump, and then came out that they saw Trump as a racist and a xenophobe and coming out. They had to come out, right?
Right.
This is what's missing. This is what's missing with American people. There's no loyalty. It doesn't mean that if he's doing wrong, don't call the cops, don't do that. But placing a phone call to somebody and saying, hey, talking to individuals directly instead of, don't you think that this was conspired together? If you look at their Twitter accounts, some of them were in Florida at the same time. Rubio and they all were in Florida. They were at the baseball games. Right. If you look at Cruz's website and go back in history, you'll see some of the things that he's talking about now, and you'll see other people that he's supporting. This whole circle that they're all in. It's a crooked circle in the middle. Hillary's part of that circle.
Of course.
You have Trump on the outside circle.
Right.
You got Trump on the outside circle with millions of people. And all I see is no from the inside.
Well, they're surrounded. Well, Mario, I don't mean to cut you off, but we only have a couple of minutes left, and I want to get back to Bobby Henline. But you're right. You're absolutely right. It's a circle, but they are surrounded right now. But thank you for calling, Mario. I'm sorry we can't hit that topic right now. I got to get back to Bobby Henline. Bobby Henline, you're at a fundraiser right now, correct?
I had a meeting about the fundraiser. We're going to do a fundraiser coming up June 11th here in San Antonio.
Tell us about your fundraiser real quick here.
The fundraiser is going to be for the Biggie's Burgers and Shakes, the restaurant I want to open up, the burger joint for veterans. It's a partnership, not just a franchise. It's where veterans will be able to open theirs. So I'm raising money for that to open mine. Then I'll put a percentage back in and do some more fundraising for another veteran to open theirs, and so on and so on.
Wonderful.
So this franchise is a partnership between veterans.
Wonderful.
Have their own business.
And where can people go to donate? I know I have I tweet out the GoFundMe, but where can people go? Obviously GoFundMe, but can you give the address really quick here?
Yeah, the GoFundMe, the Purple Heart Recipients Dream is the GoFundMe account. Yep.
Awesome. And what are you up to right now? What's the goal, and what are you up to right now currently?
I got to over 60,000 on GoFundMe, and I have another $25,000 that IndyCar team gave me.
Oh wow!
So yeah, we're doing really good. Got some good fundraising coming up, and ever since I've been with you guys, I seem to be getting more donations every day.
Wonderful. And
appreciate what you do. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. It's our pleasure. And tell everybody about your stand-up tour. Are you touring currently? If you don't know, Bobby turned to comedy, and if you just visit his site, you can go to BobbyHenline.com. It's Bobby HENLINE.com, and check out his videos there, and just YouTube him. But are you currently on tour? Are you doing some comedy tours?
Yeah, I got some stuff coming. I just got back from Colorado and Iowa. I got to play with Charlie Daniels out in Colorado. That was pretty cool.
Oh, wonderful.
And then now I'm off to L.A. on the 29th. We're doing a fundraiser there for homeless vets. And Jerry Mathers, the Beeve, is going to introduce me at that show. I'm excited.
Awesome, awesome, brother. But listen, I want to thank you for calling in, and you are welcome to come on board. You guys want to say anything in parting?
Yeah. Bobby, as someone who grew up in the restaurant business, good luck, man.
That's what I keep hearing.
Type of warfare too.
Yeah, but nothing is impossible, as you can attest. Bobby he can attest to that. Nothing's impossible. Matt Locke, you have something to say?
Well, I just thank you for your service, sir.
All right, and Victor, you have something to say?
Well, basically the same. Thank you for your service, and I hope you're cooking up some really good food for them vets at some point or another.
All right, Bobby, listen, will do. Bobby, I don't want you to be a stranger, brother. Whenever you want to come on, you're more than welcome, bro. All right?
All right, appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be up your way. I'm doing Fort Drum area June 18th, and I'm going to come hang out
Please.
Long Island a couple of days after
We're coming.
that.
We're coming out, brother. Thank you.
So I'll be all in that area.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Take care.
All right. Thanks again.
All right, everybody. That was Bobby Henline. please check out his website if you want to learn his story. Bobby, HENLINE.com. All right, you listen to the Sound of Majority here. We have a slew of co-hosts. We have Matt Locke from the Matt Locke Show. We have HC from Hardcore America Radio, and we also have Victor Bro. Victor Bro, you've been kind of silent there. Let's talk about what's going on in where is it here? I have the shakeup in the Trump campaign. I mean, this came out recently in Politico, I believe today or yesterday. It says Trump ordered new campaign hierarchy and spending plan. At a senior staff meeting on Saturday, the GOP frontrunner gave Paul Manafort more authority and approved a major spending increase. What do you have to say about that?
Well, Laura Ingraham and many others have been calling for Trump to increase his spending all along. And because relative to, and by comparison, he's spending next to nothing, right, which is a huge Trump for Trump, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's something that you can boast about, you can be proud about. Problem is, I don't think it's much more or less the money, because believe it or not, Trump is spending money, and he has been all along. I think up until now, I think he's spent around $35 million, somewhere around there. I mean, that's no number to laugh at. That's a pretty significant number. Right. But I think the bigger news of that would probably be the management within his campaign changing over. I don't think it's a testimony of what's his name, the previous Corey.
Corey Lewandowski.
I can never say his last name right.
Corey Lewandowski.
There you go. I don't think it's a testament of his ineffectiveness, because obviously Trump is doing very well, right? But what I do think it's a testament of is Trump realizing at some point or another, you're going to have to, and I hate to say this, you're going to have to negotiate with the big bosses and play by their rules a little bit. You're going to have to get down and dirty and play by their rules. If you don't, you're going to end up losing, not only for Trump, but for the millions of Americans voting for him, and so I think that's the bigger story there.
It is a big story. Matt Locke, how do you feel about that? I mean, I know how you feel because I listen to your show, but how do you feel about that?
Well, he needed to do something. I mean, he had a terrible 2 weeks right before Wisconsin. He needed to shake things up. He had the Michelle Fields Lewandowski thing. He just needed it. Donald Trump is a master at changing the narrative in the game, and he needed to do it.
Mm-hmm. HC. This is like I said, this is a shakeup, and if you listen to the mainstream media, they will have you believe that he's doing this because Donald Trump is scared. No, Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump, like as Matt Locke mentioned, and so did Victor Bro mention, that he sees that he has to change his route, where he sees something that needs to be corrected, and he's correcting it by hiring Paul Manafort.
I don't necessarily think that he's changing his route. I think he's just brought Paul Manafort in to evolve into the next phase. I mean, now it's coming down to more and more inner business tactics of the delegate process and running up to the convention. I think that's why he brought Manafort in. And people are saying, he's restarting his campaign. He hit the restart button. He didn't hit the restart button. He just evolved. Mm-hmm. That's what it.
Yep.
Before I let you guys go, because I have to end the show 5 minutes early, because I will be on the Wayne Dupree show tonight. Visit him tonight. Visit his website, Wayne Dupree, and I'm going to be on a show at 8 o'clock from 8 to 10. So make sure to tune in. So I'll be ending the show in a couple of minutes. But before I end the show, let's talk about June. This could be Trump's D-Day, and you have 5 states that are going to vote on the 7th, and the delegate prize is huge. You have 300. I think it's 303 delegates that are in play. Matt Locke, go.
Well, California's huge. Donald Trump's doing a great job out there. That's going to be the biggest prize. But honestly, I think if Donald does well here over the next 6-7 weeks, California isn't going to matter.
Right, Victor Bro, go.
Yeah, Donald's going to do great. There's no doubt about that. The momentum's there, the passion's there, and increasingly more and more even GOP establishment people are starting to understand, hey, we got to follow this guy. He's kind of, he's the forefront of the party. He's the one leading us. So
yeah, HC, go.
Yeah, California is going to be big for Donald. New York is obviously going to be great for Donald. But we have to also know that the Cruz camp is going to get more and more desperate as it rolls up to June.
Yeah. All right, guys. I want to thank all my guests, all the callers that called in. Bobby Henline, visit his website, BobbyHenline.com. Thank you for listening to the Silent Majority here on New Media Patriot Radio. Victor, where can everybody follow you on Twitter?
At Victor Bro, it's VictorBreaus.
And Matt Locke,
thank you, Chris.
You're welcome, brother. And Matt Locke from the Matt Locke Show. Where can people go and tune in and download your show?
At Matt Locke Show, MattLoCke.
And my buddy HC from Hardcore America. Where can people go and listen to your show?
Listen to me on Spreaker. Just search for Hardcore America. You can find me on Twitter at Hardcore Rep.
Awesome. And I want to thank everybody again for listening to the Silent Majority here on New Media Patriot Radio. Give me a follow on Twitter at ThePatriot143 or at NNP Radio. That stands for New Media Patriot Radio. Visit our website, newmediapatriotradio.com. If you want to get your voice heard, you want to be a guest on the show, email us at newmediapatriotradio. And again, I'm going to be on next 5 minutes. I'm going to be on the Wayne Dupree Show. So give me a listen there. And again, in the words of Ronald Reagan, it's time for choosing. So long, everybody.